I believe is making us unique than other organizations. Again, we all work together, but this is something important. And the issue of innovation. But when I talk innovation here, I talk about innovation of a private sector. And there will be a slide talking more about innovation that will expand on. But if we start with international expansion, we continue to believe this is not only based in our research, but this is in a global trend that emerging markets are very important for the growth of businesses. And since we identify growth as an important objective for us, so we need to continue our focus on emerging markets. And these emerging markets are Africa, Latin America, even CIS, we are re-looking at the name, but these countries around the Silk Road, as we call it. And again, as I said, these are really identified not only by us as a chamber or by our partners such as the economists, but all over the world. And whenever there are challenges like what we know in Latin America, because a lot of mature economies becoming more protective and having this protectionism spirits, this is where these emerging markets are looking elsewhere. And to be honest with you, we in Dubai are well positioned to benefit from the changes that's happening. Africa, despite the challenges in commodities, still East Africa is growing and growing very well based on the research of what we expect going forward. So there will be a number of activities within that. So if we start with the international offices, thank God 2016 we were successful in launching 3 offices. It started with Mozambique, Maputo, followed by Nairobi in Kenya, and these 2 offices added to our Addis Ababa, which is the most successful, I would say, office for us so far. All of these things in East Africa, area of continued growth, even in 2017 as we expect. We also launched Shanghai that year. So 3 years we launched them already, and they are active and contributing with a lot of activities. And I know that some of you was part of number of the launch. But we did number of studies. For example, Ethiopia is one of our oldest, and Baku. We did studies how these offices contributed. We were able to quantify the growth in investments especially from, to be honest with you, Baku, for example, more investments happened here, more than 200 companies opened in Dubai through the office. The trade with Ethiopia grow a lot, especially when we compare it to other neighboring countries. So alhamdulillah, these offices are contributing. And we agreed this year with a number of entities here in Dubai, like the free zones councils, a number of specific free zones such as Dabza, Jabza, Silicon Oasis, the MCC. They are utilizing our offices to grow their business and attract more companies from these markets. And this is very important for us. Shanghai is unique, but nobody can deny China. China is important. And to be honest with you, it's also a market that has a lot of interest. 2017, we are launching 2 to 3. 2 are firm, I would say. One will be in Brazil later this year, in April, inshallah, we will launch it. That will be in Sao Paulo, very important economy, despite the challenges that's happening in Brazil as economy. However, Latin America is important for us. And Sao Paulo is one of the biggest cities that we hope through that office we not only look at Brazil, but we look at other places. Sao Paulo will be in April, and we are, later in the year, we want to open also in India. So far it will be Mumbai, but we are exploring other cities. So 2 offices, inshallah, in 2017 will contribute to the growth of our network.
March,
in India will be, we will have a visit in March, but the opening of official opening later this year. But there will be also, along with that, 2 road shows. One will be Latin America, that will cover Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay. And one will be in different cities in India, including Mumbai and Ahmedabad and a few others. This is Q1 and Q2, inshallah, of this year. But as I said, we are growing our offices going forwards. Of course, we aspire to have a network of 20 offices as a minimum, because we believe if we build a network, we'll be able to position Dubai more and more as a hub for these emerging markets. We want to attract more businesses to come to Dubai to use our network to expand into emerging markets. This is what I wanted to say about offices. Next slide talking about Africa. As most of you being part of our past events, we did the 3 successful events in Africa, and this year we will do the 4th one. That will be inshallah in November. Of course, this is a signature event that it's a platform to communicate information about what's happening in Africa. We're attracting presidents, we're attracting officials, ministers, and businessmen, of course, to talk about how can we grow the relationship between Africa and the Gulf on one side, and how they can utilize Dubai to expand globally, the Africans. Still, our focus is sub-Saharan Africa. We believe a lot of things can be done over there. We have quite a good track record. More than 1,000 people attended, covering different parts of the world, half of them at least Africans, many bilateral meetings. Of course, it's, as I said, not only to talk about opportunities, but also challenges, and sometimes hear from some of very influential people. So this will be happening later, inshallah, this year.